to this morning's special edition of Newswatch, where we're discussing the issue of Māori gangs within New Zealand. Today, I have Jessica Slade and Hannah Appleyard from Victoria University, and I'm Judy Ekening. So, what is the problem of gangs in New Zealand? Well, since the 1960s, there has been a massive uprising in gang population. This has many factors or reasons of why this occurred, one of them being colonisation or the effects that it's had on Indigenous communities. One of these has been the rural to urban drift which occurred from the 1930s to the 1960s, when many Māori found themselves displaced in a new kind of urban environment that was maybe foreign, where they didn't really find a sense of strong identity. And this has been majorly one of the main reasons why people join gangs, or Māori join gangs. So, Jessica, can you just tell us a little bit about why youth have really kind of jumped into this gang culture with such relish?
Sure. A lot of youth today have experienced this attraction to the gang life because it simply fills a gap that exists in their lives. One of the main reasons that they're attracted to the gang life is because many children whose parents spend a limited amount of time with them because of financial pressures or long work hours. That's another risk factor that youth have when looking to join the gang life. Another reason is the parental unemployment. The gang life provides financial and material stability and gains that they otherwise wouldn't have at home or at school. And also the strong influence of the American culture. This is shown through, for example, the film Colours, where it inspired many youth to emulate the gang life portrayed in there. For example, Bloods and Crips, that has been popular amongst many youth here in New Zealand. And also the desire for affiliation and belonging. Many youth just want to have that sense of status and recognition within their social peers and within their friends. And just the gang life just provides that family unit and that social focal point that many youth don't have.
That's interesting. So, talking with you, Hannah, because I know you've done some research into the transformative practice of people leaving gangs and starting or kind of joining a new kind of community. Can you talk to us a little bit about this?
Sure, Julia. An extremely common factor in the transformative practice of leaving gangs is church and God. This is an avenue that many turn to when it comes to getting out of gangs and seems to be hugely effective. Committing to religion and becoming familiarised with God's principles and His counsel provides the much needed support and guidance which is required when leaving that potent, deeply rooted gang lifestyle. Religion offers an avenue to find strength for leaving the gang and an alternative identity to turn to when all they've ever known is that of the gang identity.
That's quite interesting. Can you give us an example? Say from the New Zealand context about how Māori have kind of joined this kind of faith community, and can you just tell us a bit about what happened?
Sure. The Prison Fellowship group here in New Zealand have had a lot to do with Māori gang members leaving gangs. There's a few examples of their work. The Prison Fellowship is involved with ex-gang members who have been able to start a new life outside of the gang through finding faith and hope in Christ. This newfound Christianity has led them to participate in pro-social activities, such as promoting awareness for health in Māori and mediating clashes between young youth gang members and launching anti-graffiti programs. 19 of these ex-Mangumbo members even became attendees and speakers at several Prison Fellowship conferences where they talked about issues in the current justice system. And another initiative of the Prison Fellowship group are prison faith-based units at Rimutaka Prison in Wellington. This is a 60-bed unit which is based around Christ and the teachings of Christianity. The program runs for about 18 months for prisoners in their last 2 years of sentencing and is voluntary, but it happens to be many of these people volunteering are gang members looking to leave the lifestyle. So religious lessons and prayers are regular occurrences, and there are also many opportunities for shared accountability and pro-social interaction. The volunteers are also provided with a mentor who remains with them for up to 2 years after release, and overall this program has been hugely effective.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, that's about all we have time for today, but thank you very much for joining me, ladies, and we'll see you next time on Newswatch.